Yeah, I don't think I've ever been so ready for a damn movie to be over until I watched this. Hey everyone, it's Sharonda from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Girl in the Spider's Web, a new dragon tattoo story, okay? And so this is directed by Fede Alvarez, who is responsible for directing Don't Breathe, and actually Don't Breathe 2 finalized their script, and I think they're going to go into production shortly for filming the sequel, which I'm pretty excited about. This movie, not so much. So this film stars Claire Foy, who takes over the role as Elizabeth Salander. This movie is actually based on the fourth novel in the Millennium series, and so this is the second installment to the I guess you would call it the American franchise. And so essentially, Claire Foy's character Elizabeth is responsible for getting back control of this file called Firefall. So Firefall is serious, y'all, because whoever has control of Firefall, they basically can control all of the missile launch codes. And you probably wouldn't want something like that falling into the wrong hands. So she goes to steal it, she gets it, and then somebody take it from her, and then other people trying to take it from them, and other people trying to take it from them, and then you really just confused because you're like, why are all these people trying to get this damn file? And like, are you gonna help investors in these characters to care who ends up with it at the end of the movie? And so yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the entire film. So we're gonna start off with the good. I thought they had great casting for this film. I'm a huge fan of Claire Foy. I think she's a brilliant actress. I loved her on The Crown. I thought she did an amazing job. She is our queen, y'all. However, we're not going to talk about Unsane because I'm still trying to understand why she agreed to do that movie, but whatever. So, also too, Lakeith Stanfield, I thought he did a great job in this film with the material that was given to him, and that will be the same that I would say for Claire Foy, and we'll go into issues that I have with the actual writing of the screenplay. And so essentially he plays this agent from the American government. He's in special division, and so he ends up trying to go figure out why the hell she took the file from him, and then we don't really learn any other reason why he's trying to get this damn file back, which makes me sad because I actually enjoy his character, especially something that he does towards the third act of the film. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna give no spoilers away, but I was like, okay, I see you, I see what you're doing there, you better go ahead and get it, boo. But other than that, the only other thing I would say is I thought the film was visually stunning. I actually like the outfits, especially her crazy little sister Camilla. I was like, okay, I see you in the red. That's an interesting choice because, like, you clearly stand out. Everybody can see you. You can't hide from nobody. But I thought everything looked visually pleasing, and it was great to see the action sequences. There's like a lot of driving sequences and shooting and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm here for this. You know, I'm always down for a little bit of violence. However, that's all I'm going to say about the good. So the bad. One of the biggest issues that I have with this film is the lack of character development, okay? And in movies like this, especially with thrillers and psychological thrillers, where you're trying to understand why the characters do the things that they do, what their motives are, what past experiences led to where they are, and you feel like you're going to get into that because the movie starts off and it goes back to the childhood of Elizabeth and her sister Camilla, and kind of how something happens and they get separated and they beefing. Then we don't really understand why they beefing until the end of the movie, when you really just don't care no more because you're ready to go because you've been bored to death for 2 hours. So that's the issue that I had. I don't learn anything more about Elizabeth from the first 5 minutes to the rest of the 2 hours of the film. And I was just like, y'all, you had 2 hours to try to help us understand why is she a vigilante. I would say watch the first one, but the first one ain't got shit to do with what the second one is. So I wouldn't even tell you guys that it was a point to watch The Girl in the Dragon Tattoo because I really don't feel like they follow one another at all. It just makes no sense. Also, too, with Lakeith Stanfield's character, he plays his agent, so we see his face in the file of Firefall that's discussing this project, but we don't really understand, like, why are you so invested in getting Firefall? Why couldn't they just send a whole team from the U.S. government to go retrieve it? Why are you there by yourself? None of these questions are answered. So we supposed to just sit and watch him and be like, I don't even understand why you're in the movie at this point. It's great to see you, but we just don't care about your character. And sometimes I forgot he was in the damn movie until he popped back up because there's so many people trying to get this file. And I I was so bored, y'all. I was just bored. Because I couldn't get invested to the characters, I really didn't care what happened. I said, I don't even care if the villains end up with the file at this point. I'm just ready for this movie to be over. So because of that, for me and my coins, I'm going to have to say that you wait to see this film. As I said, if you're a huge fan of the first one, I'm pretty positive that you're going to leave disappointed with this. If you haven't watched the first one, then you just might like it. As I surveyed the crowd who was in the screening, people who didn't watch the first one, they enjoyed this film. A few who watched the first one enjoyed the second film, and then people who read the books, they were just like, this, what is this? I just don't understand. So those are my thoughts on The Girl in the Spider's Web, a new dragon tattoo story. As always, my name is Sharona from Pay or Wait, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit the notification bell, and I will see you soon.